Okay, do you love Leuchtturm, but they're kind of expensive? Yeah, me too. But I love them. I love the paper, I love the dot grid, I love the index, I love the numbering, I love everything. But the price. And yet, it's kind of worth it, sort of. Well, I found a replacement, at least while they're on sale. I found a replacement. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about them. Okay. Leuchtturm. They're beautiful, right? I mean, let's face it, they're beautiful. Little elastic band, you open them up, you have an index, you have your dot grid, you have your numbered papers. What could be better? Well, at 20 to 25 bucks a piece, a lot could be better in the price department. But they are really quality journals. These are going to last you forever. This is what I use for my writing journal. You know, all those collections about things that I need to remember as a writer, or ideas that I had that I don't want to forget, and there's some longevity with. I wanted it to be a really high quality thing. And it is. This, you know, it has your ribbons to mark your place. I mean, this is a very quality book. But, again, it is a little cha-ching, especially if you don't buy it someplace with free shipping. Well, I was on one of the Facebook groups, and this gal says, I found these really cool things. They're called Bondibooks. And they're just like Leuchtturm. Even the paper is just like Leuchtturm. And I was like, yeah, right. But I went and looked at them, and I actually was a little disappointed because the picture on the site shows really dark dots. And I was like, But right now they're having this sale where you buy one, you get one free. And they have free shipping. So they're 10 bucks a piece instead of 20 bucks a piece normally. And I was like, I gotta try this. Even with the darker, I can have a better quality for just everyday, you know, writing, jotting down, and that's good, you know, because I'm really hard on my journals, right? And so they came in the mail, and they come in plastic sleeves. This one, my daughter took the sleeve off and didn't put it away. Shame on you, so I'd best your living, Shalice. So I'm going to open this one, and it's best because it's also gray like the other one, and I can compare them side by side. This one has elastic. It's a nice snug fit. It has a textured cover as opposed to a smooth cover. Size-wise, the Bondi is just a hint, I don't know if you can see it, it's a hint taller. It looks to me like it's slightly more than an eighth, but a less than a quarter. Yeah, it's more than an eighth, but it's less than a quarter. So it's just a little bit taller, but it's quite a bit thicker. Well, it's quite a bit thicker on this edge, if you can see. I mean, that's significant. But on this edge, it's not as much thicker. I'll find out how many pages we're talking about. This says it has 259 numbered pages. And I don't know what the Leuchtturm is, but I think it's the same, or it's 249. Yeah, the Leuchtturm is 249, and the Bondibook is 259, so it has 10 more pages. I actually really love the feel of this thing. It has a really just, I actually like it better. It feels nicer than a Leuchtturm, which is kind of surprising to me. But you open them up. I'm going to open it to there because it's going to lay flatter. The dots are the same. I would say the paper, if it's not exactly the same paper, I don't know what the difference is. The only difference in looking at them, the Bondibook page numbers are bolder. That's the only difference as far as that goes. There is a pocket in the back of the Bondibook, and there's a pocket in the back of the Leuchtturm. It looks to me like the Leuchtturm pocket might be slightly bigger. Yes, it's definitely a little bigger, if that matters. And let's see, I'm gonna compare them side by side. Front page, Bondibook gives you a flyleaf before this book belongs to. The Leuchtturm, it's right on that flyleaf. And then you flip. Index page, the Bondibook is really bold. And the Leuchtturm, it has 3 languages. That's the difference. It's really kind of weird. So let me see, there's there's 3 pages of lined index and a blank page in the Leuchtturm. In the Bondibook, there are 4 pages of index and no blank page before the dots. I actually prefer the more pages, by the way, because I'm almost full on mine, and I haven't even reached page 100 yet on my other one. Other than that, the quality is identical. I like Leuchtturm's gray matching ribbons better because that makes such a big difference to me. But I do like it better if I had a choice. These are satin with sealed edges ribbons, and these are grosgrain. One patterned, one plain. That's really the only difference. But I'm pretty sure that I got this on sale for $19.97 or something like that. This one, $10. 10 more pages, an extra page of index, 10 more numbered pages. They start numbering on the first dotted page. Interesting thing though, just a note that I just realized, in most books, page 1 starts here, always. It's just tradition. If you look at any book, this side, the right-hand side, are always the odd numbered pages. This is page 1 in the Bondibook, so the left side will be all the numbered pages. That's the difference. It's just that. No big deal, but if I had my druthers, I would like it to be traditional because my brain is going to have to think twice. But at least I won't be handwriting numbers, so, I don't think it'll matter.
I wanted to get a closer view of the Leuchtturm and the Bondibooks, so I thought I would show them side by side a little closer. This is the smooth cover of the Leuchtturm, and this is, see how the Bondibook has a texture to it, almost like a snake skin or something. Anywho, I'm going to open them. Alright, so here is the dot grid page numbers of the Leuchtturm. And then over here, again, the dot grid. See, it's the same. Page number slightly, there we go. See how the page number is bolder? I wonder if I can lay them on top of each other. Yeah, see, it's a little bolder. And then, like I said, Leuchtturm, the heavy flyleaf page has the name and contact. And then the index is in 3 languages. The Bondibook flyleaf is blank. This belongs to, and the index is super bold as far as that's concerned. Index pages are not labeled, but page number 1 is on the left, whereas the Leuchtturm page number 1 is on the traditional right. But as you can see, they are almost identical. This one definitely is taller. I'm saying it's about 1/8 of an inch taller. Anywho, I just had to show them up close.
But for half the price, I'm thinking, I already bought 2 more, so now I have 4 of these things. Yeah, I know. It's an illness. What can I say? But I have every color now, so I'm happy. But it's super, super cool. I don't know how long this buy one, get one is going to be available, but I had to share because I love this journal. And because I know I've got more coming, I'm going to let myself use it sooner. I'm not much of a hoarder on a lot of things, but well, I'm not really a hoarder as much as I'm a collector. There is a slight difference. Just don't tell Kay. Anywho, Bondibook. It's at bondibook.club. It says, like to write? Join the club. www.book.club. Anywho, super cool journals. Just had to share. You go have a great day and buy yourself a couple dozen Bondibooks.